There's someone with us in the audience today. I'd like to introduce Dr. Angela Fitch. Is board certified in obesity medicine, and there just aren't a whole lot of these specialists around. Internal medicine, pediatrics. She's president of the Obesity Medicine Association. And doctor, thank you for being here, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
When I say that a lot of this deck is stacked against her, setting these kids up for failure with what they're being fed in the schools, she's by default eating convenience foods and unhealthy foods. We couldn't sabotage her anymore if we set out to try, which is why I'm saying I objected to her blaming herself for this and putting all of this on her. Am I wrong? You're the expert in this area. Tell me.
No, you're very much on track. I mean, this is the way I have to commend Emma, first of all, for having the courage to come on the show, because this is a lot of courage to get up here and talk about this. Just as you've mentioned, so much bias and stigma. And the environment we live in is what we call obesogenic, meaning the environment we live in today is producing 70% of Americans having excess weight. And so it's that disconnect between our genes and our environment today that are setting us all up for struggles.
There are some things that we can do, those that are in control of your world, that we can I think willpower is a myth.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's why, people get on diets and they stay on a while, get off of them, stay on a while, get off of them, stay on a while. Right. And by the way, just while we're talking about it, that yo-yo dieting is very dangerous. Cardiovascular-wise, it's very dangerous. It puts you at risk of cardiovascular events, right?
Exactly. We need to get dieting out of our culture. It's not about dieting. It's about creating our lifestyle that is a more healthful lifestyle than the one that's presented to us, unfortunately, trying to live opposite of the natural world that's in front of us.
Yeah. There are some things that we, as the adults in your life, can do to really help you have a better journey ahead of you. It doesn't mean you don't have to be an active participant. You are the most important member of the treatment team.
Yes.
But there are things that we can do to stop sabotaging you, to stop putting all of these things in your way, so that when you do the things that you're obviously willing to do and have made efforts at before, that we don't chop your legs out from under you every time you do. This can get better. You can feel better. You can be healthier weight-wise. And we're going to work on this with you and for you. If we get you that help, will you take it?
Yes.
Because we want to do that. And I'm going to lead the charge in getting you some help with this. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.